Hey everyone, it's Melinda Love here with Beyond Conscious Health, and today I am excited to talk to you guys about the Solex AO scan inner voice and the lightwave glasses. You may have seen my previous video with the demonstration of the AO scan where I went through all the different programs and showed you a little bit about them. This video is going to go into more details about the inner voice. So let's take a look now at some clips from the Solex YouTube channel.
Everything has a frequency, even our bodies. The body's cells can create and receive energy. This energy is information that functions through sending and receiving specific frequencies. When these natural frequencies become mixed up, so does the body's ability to self-regulate and maintain healthy function. We begin to feel unwell. Maybe we are more tired than usual, or have a change in appetite. We may even become sick. When this occurs, the body's frequency level or vibration must be changed. So what exactly are we talking about? Let's get started. Think you can beat a lie detector test? Think again. Your voice will always tell the truth, whether you want it to or not. Did you know that your thoughts and emotions are carried in your vocal cords? No amount of masking your voice can change that fact. Our inner voice scan is derived from the same technology as a lie detector test. The inner voice program helps harmonize your emotional state, including concentration, creativity, and emotional intelligence. This program records a 10-second sample of your voice to isolate and analyze imbalances in your emotional state that present themselves through your vocal cords. The inner voice report will display 3 notes or octaves that are out of balance, as well as the main octave that is being suppressed, and 4 MP3 files are generated. These therapeutic songs, called balancing harmonics, will then play. These tones are unique to your energetic needs. The music files incorporate radionics, binaural beats, and other frequencies to support the balance of your emotional and mental well-being. It is best to listen to these tones first thing in the morning, right before you go to bed, and throughout the day whenever it crosses your mind. The inner voice scan is an incredible part of AO scan technology. It takes just a small snapshot of your voice and measures the audio frequencies, then plays balancing frequencies to create harmony in your body. Did you know that your vocal cords hold information about your thoughts, emotions, and your well-being? Inner voice helps diminish the excess frequencies you may have and bolsters those you lack. Learn more about inner voice by tapping the question mark icon on the top right corner of your device. Are you ready to run an inner voice scan? Let's go. Tap the microphone button here to record your voice if you'd like to just do an inner voice scan. Tap this button if you'd like to do an inner voice and also a vital scan. You'll want to start by saying, "I am," followed by your first and last name, and continue talking about anything you'd like for 10 seconds. Now your report has been generated. Put on some headphones or earbuds and tap Balancing Harmonics to listen to your tones and bring your body into balance. Please remember, your reports are private and we do not save them. If you would like to keep them, tap on the Reports button to send them to your connected account email. One last thing. Towards the bottom, you will see the 4 notes which are out of balance for you at the time of your scan. To strengthen your results, use the recommended colored lightwave glasses. Our proprietary lightwave glasses come in 12 colors, and each carries its own benefits. We are so excited for you to try inner voice and immediately benefit from this incredible technology.
So right now I'm going to do the 10-second voice recording. I am Melinda Love. I am recording my voice for the inner voice technology to show my viewers exactly how it works. And that's all you do. So right here you can see my report. I'm actually going to email this to myself. That way I can show you guys the report a little better from my computer. You can also choose to include the audio files so that you can send them to yourself, your friends, your family, or your clients. So this is the headset that comes with the device. You actually use this for some of the other scans that I'll get into in other videos. You just put it in front of your ears, but I'll show you that another time. So this headset is also headphones, so you can use this to listen to the beats that are suggested to you after you do your inner voice. But I prefer to use these bigger headphones. These actually go all the way around my ear. And to me, it's a totally different experience. It's so much better. I can easily get into a meditative state when I listen to the beats with these headphones. So that's another reason I like to email the files to myself, so that I'll have them on my phone and I can use these headphones to listen to them. So I like to listen to the beats at least 10 minutes a day. I usually do longer than that. And I actually just recently got the Lightwave glasses. So these are the Lightwave glasses. This is obviously just the clear color. So then depending on what color the report suggests that you wear, you just snap that color on and wear it for about 10 or 15 minutes. And I like to incorporate a couple of the colors depending on how much time I have. So I obviously wouldn't be driving around with these or anything, but it is fun to wear. Now we're going to take a look at the reports on my computer. So the first email here is the audio files. So they're all right here at the bottom. You can download them and listen to them. But you can also listen to the audio files right on your AO scan device if you prefer. So the next email is the report. You don't have to look at these reports every day, but it is good to look at so you know where you need some improvement. But the fun thing about this technology is that it does find the imbalances, and then the harmonics help to balance those out. So this is what my report looks like for today. A balanced note would be right near the middle. So anything that's up towards the top is out of balance, and anything that's low is being suppressed. So the next page shows you a little bit more about the inner voice and how it works. It explains that the inner voice records and analyzes 12 notes across 9 octaves. And from this analysis is able to tell you what emotions are out of balance for you. It's really incredible. And from my experience doing this for about a month now, every day, it is pretty on point. So here are all of the different colored glasses. They are just so much fun to me. As the Solex video mentioned, it does pick out the 3 highest and the 1 most suppressed notes. So for this recording of mine, the highest frequencies are the G, F, and C, and the lowest is E. So the rest of the reports will show me exactly what emotions are out of balance. So the first one being G, you can see here there's an imbalance with fear versus confident. So you can read through the positive and negative emotions associated with this imbalance and see if anything resonates with you or your life. For each imbalance that is detected, there is an audio file with the supportive note that can help harmonize and balance those frequencies for you. And then there is the suggested color of glasses, which for this one is the red-orange. The next note out of balance for me was the F, and this is an imbalance between angry versus accepting of change. So again, you can read more about it. And again, there's a supporting audio file, and the supportive color here is red. The next note out of balance for me was C, unacknowledged versus self-validated. Supportive note is F, and supportive color is green. You'll also notice the diagram of the person and the areas that this imbalance could be affecting physically are highlighted in the red areas. And the last note that was identified out of balance for me for this report is E, which is self-critical versus self-accepting. And the supportive note is A, and supportive glasses color is purple. So I want to go back to one of my earlier reports. So this is actually from the first report I ever did with the inner voice. I'm going to tell you guys a little story here. So I had just got the device and my boyfriend and I were on our way to Pennsylvania for my cousin's wedding. And without going into too much detail, I'll just say that my relationship with my mother has not been the best over the past 5 or 6 years. We really don't talk that much or see each other, and she lives in Pennsylvania, and that's where we were headed. So I was actually having a lot of anxiety, which is something I've dealt with in the past more heavily, and I thought I was in a place where I was done with anxiety. But this trip was bringing up a lot of buried trauma, a lot of emotions, and I was just a mess. So I did the inner voice for the very first time in the passenger seat on the way to Pennsylvania. I just recorded my voice, and this is the first report that came up for me, which is the low self-esteem versus self-accepting, unworthy, undeserving. And here's where it gets crazy. May have difficulty bonding with others and can be due to abuse, neglect, or separation from mother. So after reading that, I'm already thinking that, wow, this is actually picking up some truth for me. So I went ahead to listen to the balancing harmonics. As soon as the music came on in the headphones, I just started crying so heavily, uncontrollably for like 10 minutes listening to the music, and a lot of trauma was coming up and out. It felt like a huge release of emotions that needed to come out. I'm usually a pretty sensitive person. I do cry easily, but this felt different. This felt deeper. This felt like emotions that really needed to come out, and the balancing harmonics actually helped with that. So my first experience with the inner voice was pretty incredible, and I've been using it every day since. Take a look at these two reports side by side that are 3 weeks apart from each other. I would consider these my worst report and my best report. The one on the left was from October 3rd, which was the day we got back from our trip to Pennsylvania, and I was feeling emotionally exhausted. You can see the notes that were all the way to the top, extremely out of balance, and then there were many notes that I was suppressing completely. Then on the right is my report from 3 weeks later, October 23rd, where as you can see, the emotions have started to balance out there. There's only one that's all the way to the top, and most of them have found their way more towards the middle. Now I have replaced the photo on the right with today's report. So as you can see, there are a couple more notes that are higher out of range than my best report, but still so much better than that worst report from October 3rd. So you can see that over time, this has helped my overall emotional scale, but there still will be fluctuations day to day, depending on what's going on in your life, which is what's wonderful about being able to do this every day from your home. So you can go ahead and see where you're out of balance and listen to those balancing harmonics every day to keep yourself in more of an emotional balance, which helps us emotionally feel better and also physically. Because if you aren't already experiencing physical symptoms from your emotions yet, you most likely will in the future if you don't balance them somehow. If you don't release those stored traumas, most dis-ease in the body is caused from emotional imbalances, energetic imbalances, and this can help. So if you're interested, please don't hesitate to reach out to me with any questions. I'd be happy to help you. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about the Solex AO scan, please reach out to me, and I will be making more future videos because there's so much to cover with this device, so many amazing programs. You can do so much. I love it. I use it every single day. It's honestly the best money I've ever spent on anything. So if you think it's as amazing as I do, there's a link in the description where you can order for yourself and get started right away. Thank you guys so much for watching.